response is fear. And the message of fear is, I know my needs better. Okay, and we all can relate to this. That's simply where you hedge your bets with God's plan. It's I hear what you're saying, but I'll take over on this one, because if I do life that way, especially in the sexual area, my needs won't get met. Okay? I'm afraid my needs won't get met, so in fear, I'm going to do it this way. Okay? Now, there's a third response to God, and that response is faith, and the message of faith is you know better. You know better. It's a picture of surrender. And being a war child and studying World War II as much as I have, when I think of surrender, I think of the Japanese Prime Minister on the deck of the USS Missouri sitting under those huge guns, right? Talk about intimidation. But there's this little table, and there's this little guy, and he's pouring through the documents, right, where because they've lost, they have to surrender to the prevailing power. And the document is talking about how there has to be an absolute absence of resistance. So can you imagine the guy's looking through, okay, lay down your arms, okay, surrender. This part right here, unconditional surrender, I'm putting a line through that. And we'd like to put mostly. Wouldn't fly. Wouldn't fly. And that's the way it is with God. We have to learn that it's not mostly surrender, it's unconditional surrender. And there's a little subtle difference between surrender and submission. When you're submitting, there's external agreement, but internal war. Internal disagreement, usually a backdoor. You're just waiting for that. When you surrender, it means a complete absence of resistance, where there's external agreement and internal agreement, because there's knowledge that it's in your best interest. So my question to you this morning is, what's your response to God in the sexual area, or in that area where you have your problem? Is it pride? You tell God, hey, I know better. Is it fear? Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but if I do it your way, then my needs won't get met. Or is it